Hey there, Barkley Brookers. I'm going to share another story with you. This one is kind of important for right now, and after we're done, we're going to have a little chat. The story is called Sick Simon, and the author and illustrator is Krall. It was Monday. Simon didn't care if he had a cold. He was ready for the best week ever. He kissed his family good morning and had his favorite breakfast. He rode the bus to school and had fun the whole way. That's in there. What do you suppose he's doing? Ew. School was Simon's favorite place. Math was Simon's best subject. He was sure to participate a lot. On Tuesdays, Simon got to take care of Mr. Warbles, the class chinchilla, share snacks with friends, and have show and tell. Ooh, little by little, what's happening to his classmates? Uh-oh. Wednesday's field trip was a treat. And although recess on Thursday was a blast, what Simon was really looking forward to? Uh-oh. His teacher's out sick too. Was Friday's super big game of kickball. Where is everyone, my friends? On the way home, Simon started thinking maybe this wasn't the best week after all. Hey, Simon, nice work this week. You're the man. What? Who are you guys? We're germs, and we make people sick. Not to brag, but I'm virus. I make people vomit. Protozoa here. Diarrhea's my thing. I'm bacteria. I do infections. And we couldn't go anywhere without you. Ooh, that guy familiar to you guys? Mom. They're germs. Thanks for the ride. Have a nice trip, everyone. See, coughing and hacking, and there they all go. After that, we're everywhere. And that's how the magic happens. Railings, doorknobs. These are ones coming through the air. When you cough or sneeze in someone's face. Huh? I don't spread you guys around. Are you kidding? You never wash your hands. You never cover your mouth. You sneeze on everything. Even the cat. You love spreading germs. You're a germ hero.
Why is he big?
Imagine the world we could create if we stick together. With that, Simon raced off the bus and did something the germs did not like one bit. Simon covered his mouth when he sneezed and coughed and blew his nose with a tissue. Then he threw the tissue in the trash can.
Why?
We thought we were friends. Then he went to the sink and he washed his hands with warm soapy water. How could you? Which sent the germs packing. Simon rested all week. Uh-oh, he's resting and drinking lots of fluids. We don't stand a chance. Is his nose talking? I think so. By Monday, Simon woke up feeling as good as new. He was ready to go back to his favorite place in the whole world and... Wait for me, I'm not sick anymore. Yay, yippee, hooray! Have the best week ever. Uh-oh. New friend. Same story. Circle story. So, the back of our story says something very important. Go wash your hands. So why are we home, my friends? And there's a guy in here that I kind of stopped the story and said, he might look familiar, because I know from our last few days at Barkley Brook that some of you have actually been watching the news with your parents. This guy right here. You've probably seen a guy who looks kind of like him on TV lately.
Mom,
That's a virus.
now.
It's what kind of sort of what it looks like under the microscope. And it is, yep, what our coronavirus looks like, a little bit different. But you get the general idea. They don't have teeth or eyes or eyebrows or anything, of course. But you get the general idea. So viruses are everywhere. We've had them since the beginning of time, probably. And they spread around pretty easily. Some of them are more dangerous than others. And really what we're trying to do right now, why everyone is home, is we're trying to keep our germs to ourselves. We're trying to keep the spread from getting too big to too many people. So we figure if we all stay inside and don't play with our friends and don't go to school where we're all touching doorknobs and touching books and touching sinks and touching all kinds of things that we're sharing our germs, then we can kind of keep our germs more to ourselves and not spread this coronavirus, this sickness around. So that's kind of why we're home and why it's so important to cover your mouth when you cough. Nice job, my friend, little beastie. This is Brody, if you haven't met him in another video. He is 3.5, and he does not always cover his mouth, and sometimes he picks his nose, and then he wipes it on his shirt or on the chair. But he's 3.5, and he's learning, right? And we are all still learning, and sometimes it takes something big to help us to understand why it's important to keep our hands clean, to cover our mouths, to keep our germs to ourselves. And so if we can all just do our part, then hopefully this will be over soon and we'll all be able to be together again at Barkley Brook, because believe me, I miss you as much as you miss us, and you miss each other, and you miss your toys and your friends. And I bet some of you never thought you would say that you miss school and you miss your teachers, but I bet you do. So if there's something important that you learned from this story, why don't you go ahead and comment it? If you have a question, you can go ahead and comment it, and we'll see if we can maybe answer your questions. But otherwise, have a good day, my guys. Keep your hands clean. Keep yourselves clean. Try to go outside as much as you can. You can go outside to play. But play with your brother or sister. Play by yourself. Use your imagination like Molly Lou Mellon did. And think of some fun things that you can come up with. All right? Take care.